What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys some tips and tricks on how to play Spider-Man. Let's go! Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is his melee. So his melee attacks in like a 3 burst. He goes like punch, punch, and kick. The punch does about that much damage, like to the first tick. Second punch, oh, wait. Yeah, it doesn't do great damage, I'm gonna be honest. So, the first, like, combo does about that much damage, but it's not very slow and not very reliable. So we're going to be talking about other stuff like that later, like with the punches and cool tricks you can do with that. Next thing I want to talk about is the uppercut. So his uppercut has 2 charges, and it goes on a 2-second cooldown once you use it. When you uppercut them, it stuns them while in the air until they touch the ground. So there's some really cool tech and combos you can do with that I will also talk about later. Now I'm going to be talking to you guys about his web clusters. So his web clusters go on about a 3-second cooldown, and he has 5 web clusters. So, but basically 6 if you just shoot them all, because the other one charges up in time. So these give the enemy a little marker and do a bit more damage than your first punch. And when you mark them with the web and you punch them, your punch and everything else does more damage. Like your uppercut does more damage. Your double jump down slam does more damage. So basically, the cluster is used to basically pick off enemies, like if they're really low, or like just deal a ton more damage. Now I'm gonna be talking to you guys about his pull and his get over your targeting. So pulling is just basically you see my R1 in the bottom right. If I click that, it pulls him to me, and he is stunned during that animation, like during while I'm pulling him. See, like I'm gonna pull him. He's stunned. He can't move there. So a cool thing that you can do with that is you could pull and uppercut to do a double stun type thing. And we can talk, I'm gonna also talk more about that later and how like you can use that stun for a really big advantage. Alright, so now I'm gonna be telling you guys about his pull. So remember how I said it pulls them towards me and stuns? So basically what you can do with that, this is where I normally practice it, is you can use the momentum from a swing to pull them off the mat. Whether you knew that or not, like, it's still good to know, but, like, still. So, this is where I mainly practice it, because it's a lot of precision required, because you have to do that little, like the little like the web swing into the uppercut, which carries the momentum. Uppercut basically just carries the momentum from your swing. So does that little thing that I just did right there, which I'll also talk about. But this is basically pulling them off the map. See, I just pulled them off the map. Surprised I hit that. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I do normally hit it, but now I'm gonna be showing you guys a cool thing called a B-hop. And basically, with Spider-Man and his web swing, you can use the momentum from the web swing to go really far. Like, watch this. You could even go further than that. If I didn't double jump there, I could have gone a lot further. And if you time it like really well, you can get pretty far. So basically, how you do that is you web zip to the ground, cluster, but what? Go again. So basically, what you do there is you zip to the ground, you cluster right before you touch the ground, you just keep on jumping. But it's like not like don't spam your jump. It's like a time jump thing. Like as soon as you touch the ground, you're gonna want to jump. Now I'm gonna be teaching you guys a couple combos, and then we'll talk about my practice range settings, and then we'll hop into a match real quick. So basically this combo uses the cluster and like the stalling and the like what I said like stuns them basically. So basically what you're doing here, I'll turn off no ability cooldowns so that you guys can see how much you lose, but it's actually pretty smart because it's a net positive. You get them away from their team and you basically lock them from doing anything. But it gets countered pretty well by like Cloak and Dagger and Invis, because they can really just get out of that. Same thing with Loki. Like if they see you coming, they're gonna get out of it. But if they don't see you coming, which is what you want to try to do, you want to make sure that they don't see you coming. You're gonna want to they're not gonna be able to do anything. But that's a really good combo that you should try to learn and use. Now I'm gonna show you guys my basic combo. So it's like basically my easiest combo that I basically try to do to everyone. So you can cluster, pull, uppercut, anti-cancel, and do a down slam. Now some people do an animation cancel like cluster swing down slam. But like that I don't really get it. So basically in my settings, instead of doing that, because it's like a little harder, I make it easier, but you do lose something. I have simple swing on and hold the swing on. So I bind simple swing to my circle since I'm on PS5. And if I just click it, basically what happens is whenever you swing to something above you, you get the down slam immediately. So by using simple swing, it immediately goes straight above you and just you can do that. So I would recommend doing that, but if you want to learn like the cool little animation cancel, you can. Oh wait, what? Did I just not hit that? Yeah, so how you do that if you do want to try that is a web zip cluster into a down slam. And you just automatically get it, so you don't have to jump again. But normally how you would do it is you have to double jump, but it's easier if you do the animation cancel or swing above you or do the cool little that thing. Yeah. Another combo that's pretty easy that I like to do on like 250s and 275s, like some healers and most DPS, you can cluster, uppercut, cluster, anti-cancel down slam instead of doing the pulling. The pulling's more like a stunning thing than it is like get away from their team and kill them than it is like a really quick pick. So I wouldn't recommend doing this combo on just a guy who's in the open. I'd recommend doing this one, like that one, yeah. But also, another thing that you could do that I didn't mention with your pull is there's a thing called get over here targeting. I have that bound to my L3, so basically instead of pulling him to me, I pull myself to him. Now it's useful in scenarios like if they run behind you and you web them, you can go right here and just I'm gonna try that again. So you can go right here and just you're like right behind them, but you can still grapple to them. That was a terrible example. But even if you like slowly like run like if they go like straight behind you, like just make sure to do that. Here, I'll show you a better way to do it. So clustered, swing, pull. Like that. That's another thing that you could do. Like if you're just swinging in, you want to hit that really quick. And like they're with their team. Because if you uppercut with a bunch of their team near you, here I can show you guys right here. Like if you uppercut with two people, they're both flying up. Don't know why they didn't get stunned, but characters will get stunned. They will. So now I'm gonna show you guys my practice range settings. Alright, so if you look at the top right, this is the practice range settings, like the time practice stuff that I use to practice pulls. Like, if I don't want to do it there, this is like for long range pulls. Like, I do that and then I pull them. So I basically, what I'm doing, I'm going to turn off ability cooldowns. So what I'm doing here is I'm web zipping, uppercutting, and then pulling them. And basically, you want to go into like here in the back of the room if you like really want to just get the pulls down before you start playing. That's what I don't normally do that, but if I feel like I can get it, then lag. But if I feel like I can get it, then I'm probably going to do this one. Because this is just a better practicing one. Because, like, you're gonna probably use this one more than just swinging in, uppercutting, and pulling them off the map. Like, on the Spider, no, not Spider, it's a Tokyo 2009 map where you're, like, moving the convoy, not capturing the point, moving the convoy, just moving the convoy. If you're on the opposing team, like trying to not get them to not move the convoy, you can stand right here and just do that. Wait, you can stand right here and zip and do this under the bridge and pull them off the map. Then they virtually can't do anything. But like I said, You could also use this B-hop to do the pulls, but I think this is easier. Although when you do that, your pull thing does go on a little tiny 1-ish second cooldown. It's really hard to hit in my opinion. You could lower it to 1. Well, not really hard, but it's pretty hard. You could lower it to 1 Groot if you want. But yeah, that's the one that I practice my pulls on. Now in the top left, you can see now that I've changed it to Iron Man. And since Spider-Man doesn't do amazing with air heroes, well, I think it is pretty good, but not a lot of people do. I try to practice just see how fast these guys are moving. I try to just get my. It's also aim training. So like if you want to like just be right here and try to like hit them, just for like flying practice. And then I normally pull myself to them because it's not the smartest thing to like go to the like do the pulling because they're flyers. They'll just fly back up. But basically, for this, I also turn off no ability cooldown because it teaches you how to like improvise. Say I don't have my pull here, I would probably go in. If I don't cluster, I uppercut, cluster, down slam. That's what I would do there. And then that gives me back my pulling time, or like my get over your targeting. So I try to hit one. Try is the key word, so not the greatest. And then I would ult right there. Because, like, then I'm in the air still, and one of them's low, one of them's half HP. You're not going to have most likely 3 flyers in your game, but that is what I do in practice range. So, now we're going to try out all this in a match. Let's go. Alright, guys, now we're in a match. Let's get this. So my strategy for this one is probably just going to be backline. Especially this map is great to go straight to the backline. And then, like, go to the right, to the side. If this is the map that I'm thinking. I hope it is, because then I'm going to sound really dumb. It was the map that I was thinking. So I'm going to go that way, swing around back, and just do some stuff with that. Like I'm gonna be Spider-Man, bro. I'm about to be the Spiderest man. So you swing that way, go all the way around back. I'm actually gonna go right where if you guys know where the little health pack is behind the wall, that's where I'm gonna go. Get a pick, go to the right, go to the point, get a pick. Then I'll see what I do from there. But that's the strat.
Travel tip. With the right credit card, interdimensional trips get crazy extra miles.
No one saw me.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
I see Jeff. Okay, see how I killed the Jeff? Daredevil's in my... I'm in Daredevil's sight. Or he marked me or whatever that means. Got a kill. So now I go to their back line. Someone's still marked by their Daredevil. That's a little terrifying. Maybe my team will heal me. Now I'm gonna swing for the chandelier. That was trash. Oh my. I died. But you guys see how I went around and killed that Jeff first? That's definitely what you want to do. That Jeff, I just got behind everyone. They didn't see me coming. I'm actually going to try to do that right now. My team gets them distracted enough. I think they're pretty distracted right now. Just hit over here. Chill out really quick. Maybe I could break that wall. That would be a smart thing to do. But Jeff, you cannot see me yet. Kill the Jeff. Go for Luna. They have no heals. Now we rush point. There's Daredevil.
Spider slip.
That's a little scary, I'm gonna be honest.
Gonna get
Got the
sticky.
Daredevil, nice. Just chill on point. I'm gonna stay right here waiting for the Jeff or the Luna.
Now I got
So we got the Luna out.
Hey, you make a pretty good team.
That must be the Amazing Spider-Man. Get rid of both the tanks. And Reed's out. Dude, oh my gosh. I could have so killed that Reed there if I was just better. I actually am mad that I didn't get that. But it's alright.
Got something to prove.
We're still doing pretty good. Also, curious. What's your guys' opinions on White Fox and Black Cat coming to the game? I think White Fox is mid, personally.
Fist is ready to punch.
I just don't love it. I don't love how our character plays. I'm gonna be honest. Just don't love I just don't really like her that much. I'm gonna be fully honest.
Crack the whip.
Was not trying to pull the Reed there, but sure.
Fantastic. That puts some
Oh my.
step.
A little terrifying, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, that is bad. That is bad, bad, bad. Just gonna chill here. Actually, I'm gonna go behind. Oh my, see how I missed the Jeff? I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna fail that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. As soon as I miss, see how I missed the pole right there on the Jeff? That I should have disengaged there. Because then I knew that I wasn't gonna make it. I knew that it was probably gonna be a rough time getting there. I'm not full health. I could just get healed really
Watch out, they're
quick.
headed our way.
Yeah. Luna, please. Luna, I said please. Luna, I said please. Did the Luna die, or where'd she go? I swear, she just did not heal me there, unless I'm just completely blind. She wasn't trying to heal me, I guess. Oh my! Dude. What is the squad doing here, bruh? Or why are we all up there and not
I'm not a vengeful person.
actually fighting them?
Today I'll make an exception.
I don't know what they were really doing.
Crack the whip.
With the Daredevil.
The amazing Spider-Man.
I swear I thought there was way more people right there.
Round and pound. As if being on the surface of
Gosh.
Pintar wasn't bad enough.
I was doing decent in the beginning.
Watch out, they're headed our nice.
You gonna let me kill the Jeff Groot, or are you just gonna wall him in like man?
Gonna get sticky.
Dude, Groot, what are you doing? Do you guys not see how this Groot is just walling off every single character in the game right now?
Round and pound.
How did I die? He shot at the Groot wall. Was that not the Groot wall? Okay, never mind. You know what? Just never mind. We're gonna lock it in now. Baby, don't worry. That's definitely copyrighted. Maybe not, though.
Put some pep in my step.
Mm-hmm. See how I did the pullback thing? Where I ran away, but then I still got him. Or her, because it was Luna. Getting rid of both their healers there goes crazy. I know, huh? Oh my, that was garbage. That was terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my team now. Hide and cower away. Uppercut. Uppercut. Got him.
Get sticky. Look out, bad guy.
Bro, what is this Reed doing here, bro? Reed Richards, gang. Cut. Backlining with Jeff. Just got rid of both of their healers. Which is pretty good. Oh, they're all defenseless. Oh. Ultimate. Uppercut. Oh my gosh. I got rid of them both, though. That's good. I got rid of their healers, and then I get rid of the group and... Not the group. They don't even have a group. Oh my gosh. Terrifying. Then I got both their healers. Then I get the Emma. Well, I didn't get the Emma, but... Wait, we did it! That's GG's. With the MVP. Alright, guys. That was Spider-Man. Hope y'all enjoyed. Oh, I forgot that I just got this recently. Anyways, that was Spider-Man. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next one.